Ooh, look at her.
Have you ever went in the kitchen and seen nothing and still made something and it became scrumptious?
Welcome to Carmel's Wine and Cheese, where we make something out of nothing and some of any and everything, all while measuring with nothing but love. Now, in today's video, Lord have mercy, what I'm going to be making for you all is fried strawberry pie, and it is absolutely, positively, muy delicioso. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of unsalted butter into the pan, let it get hot, and I'm going to add about 1.5 pounds of fresh strawberries. Now, these strawberries were fresh, but I bought them in advance, so I just cut them up and freeze them. But you can use fresh strawberries or frozen strawberries. It really don't matter. So once the strawberries done got a good bubbly, we're gonna go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 1/2 teaspoon of allspice, 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and lastly 1/2 cup of dark brown sugar. Now I'm gonna just let this simmer on low until it turns a little bit more thick. So now that the strawberry filling has thickened up, I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer it over to a container and set it in the freezer to cool it quickly. It took about 30 minutes for it to get cool enough. Now this is the part where we get down and dirty. So I'm just spreading a little bit of flour onto the cutting board here, so when I get ready to lay down these crescent rolls, they don't stick. Now, I'm using crescent rolls because I just love these so much. I mean, you obviously can use the pie crust, but I'm gonna use the crescent rolls because they're already like pre-cut, and it's just a little bit easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that filling into there. Not gonna add too much because the each individual slice isn't that big, and we don't want the filling to end up like dripping out of the sides. Now with this part, if you all decide to use the crescent rolls, I do recommend, which I didn't do this, spread them out a little bit before you put the filling onto there. That's one mistake that I did make, but it ended up working out anyway. But just to make things a little bit easier for yourself, I would recommend for you to spread them out first. Now, once we got these bad boys nice and filled with the filling, I'm just gonna go ahead and cut some of that excess croissant off. Only because, I mean, I don't know about you all, but when I eat a pie, I don't want to eat a whole bunch of crust. So now I'm gonna come in with my metallic sealer utensil and just seal the ends of those pies so once they go into the fryer, we don't have our filling seeping out on the sides. Now that I've gotten the oil inside of the pan, I'm just going to use my flesh thermometer to check to see if the oil is actually hot enough. And it is, so I'm just going to drop only 2 in there at a time. Now, because this is crescent rolls and not pie crust, this is going to cook extremely fast. So do not walk away, because if you walk away and you come back, I promise you, your pies are probably going to be burnt. But it literally took maybe 30 seconds on each side before these were ready. So the total cook time for all 4 of these was literally probably like 3 minutes. I did sprinkle a little sugar and cinnamon on top. If I had powdered sugar, I would have used that, but this is fine too. Ooh, wee! Look at there. Look at there. Listen now. If you don't make no other recipe on this channel, please make this one. I know I say this every time, but I'm telling you, listen, good, you hear me?